guys, welcome back to Let's Play Grandia 3. Last time, we made our way through the Eternal Corridor, fighting against some strange Verse Realm enemies. This time, I have healed myself back up, got my SP to full, because before finding that last Verse Sphere home, yeah, there's going to be something in our way. We're going to want to be kind of prepared for it. In terms of prepared, pretty much the same gear we had on before, except for now the girls have their magic gear on instead of their magic weapons instead of their physical weapons, because that's going to help them. As far as anything else, magic. I have made one change. Everybody has something that targets all enemies. Quake in terms of the guys, and the girls have Australia Zap, something really powerful, something you may not have at this point in the game. If you don't have it, Quake you'll have for sure. It's still pretty powerful. Make sure you have Galactic Bang and Boomer on somebody. WoW would also be nice. I like giving it to Alfina because as far as setup goes, it allows us to get things set up a lot faster. As opposed to having it on one of the guys, since I want them to use Flash and Shadow Warrior. And you, I want to use Mana Spring. Alright, so that's pretty much all for that. Let us go into the heart of the Eternal Corridor. To the obviously not spoiled boss fight that is a boss fight. Spoilers. Hello! You're a weird thing. Okay. Ready for the strangest boss fight in the game? Comes with a couple of normal enemies, well, 3 normal enemies. Mother Breed! You want to know what it does? You'll find out in a second. Alright. Mana Spring. Yeah, these things do things. Gamma Ball. Let's see how challenging of a boss this is. What damage could possibly be? Oh, it summons more enemies. Yep, that's what it does. It summons more enemies. Over and over and over again. I'm going to start with Dragon Slash because I want to eliminate the small fry first. And because they're annoying and they'll just keep attacking you over and over again. Best way is to get rid of them, then go for digging. And then assuming people haven't moved too far apart, I should only need 1 WoW to set everything else up. Of course, every time you enter into the fight, whoever's going first will be randomized. So, like, even though Ulf has the highest initiative, he's not always going to be the first one who goes. Oh, wow. So let's target Alfina with that, even though I don't care about her getting the buff, just because I want to hit everybody else with it. Hopefully she gets it before Yuki runs off away from things. Perfect.
Light, give us your power.
So yeah, that bomb will probably end up hitting everybody. I'm not worried. But yeah. Gamma Ball, Delta Ball, basically it just summons different enemies. And the fight, as long as you can control the crowd, isn't too difficult. They're the same enemies we've been fighting up until now. If you have Galactic Bang, use it.
The destruction card.
That will be helpful.
Face the flames of judgment.
Of course, it would be better on Alfina since she's got the level 3 Ether Egg, or level 10 Ether Egg, I guess, but level 3 the fire. But either way, that just took off 1/3 of the boss's health. Where's it gonna go? Come on! Now it can go boom. There we go! Interrupt his attack! Theta Ball! He can summon the Gigas as well, and since I think the guy's name is Gigas Theta, I'm guessing that's what this is. Yes. Alright, Shadow Warrior.
Bet you can't tell which one is me. Keep an eye on my shadow.
And let's see, let's show off Australia Zap here. And we get Flash going. And then I'm just going to have you guys go after the boss. Alfina's not going to do much in this fight other than cast spells
The
eventually.
judgment card.
But
You must accept
yeah,
your
it's
fate.
kind of geared toward everyone else dealing the brunt of the damage. Especially if you have Mana Spring at this point. Yay, lots of hits. And that thing is almost dead. What else can you do? Holy Circle.
Oh, divine light.
Just to use something.
Protect me.
And you can attack that too. Yeah, look at all that damage we're dealing already. The boss is down to 1/4 of its HP. Did the boss actually do that? Does the boss have an attack? Oh, now you got your boss in WoW too. One hit to finish you. And you want to finish this off already? Sure, why not? Galactic
The
Bang, and it's
destruction
over.
card. Face the flames
You
of
want
judgment.
all targeting spells if you don't have Dragon Slash all primed up for the fight. You could also use Drax Orb if you're into doing that. But yeah, as far as boss fights go, a lot easier than the last one. Yeah. Last boss fight took, what, almost a whole video? This one takes 5 minutes, something like that. And he disintegrates into nothingness. Well, not quite
Of course we
nothingness.
won.
Yay, I got a book. Can always use more books. And holy crap, look at all that experience. I'm not sure why it's not an even number, but it's way up there. There we go. Get another Paladin book. Who wants a Paladin book? I kind of want to give you the Paladin book. No. You already have the Paladin book. And you could also use the Paladin book. In fact, I think I'm going to give it to you. There we go. Would you give up a Guardian book? Yeah, I don't want that. What about you? Do you want the Guardian book? Kind of want to give you the Guardian book. Guardian book it is. Now what about the Shaman book? Do I want to give that to you? No, definitely not. Okay. Use magic. There we go. Everyone is full HP. I don't see anything else in here. Now is the time to make the backup save file once again. Go. Because when we step through this door, it is another one of those no turning back points. So make sure you've purchased all the spells, enough of the spells and all the skills that you want to purchase from the Verse Realm, from Terrarium, because after this, you won't have access to those spells again. So we're going to try and reach Amelius too, are we? Keep on believing. I can't sing. No, I'm not even going to. No, not even going to try that. I can't sing at all. I can't hold a note. Into the swirling black weirdness. And yeah, no cool transition sequence. We just
They have returned from the Verse Realm.
wake up in the real world.
Didn't I tell you, Lai Lim? Just as we thought.
This is the second time we've seen these two sitting here. That guy.
Ultimate fate of Amelius's dream now rests solely in your hands.
That guy may seem familiar to you. If not, I will wait until a later point when it makes more sense plot-wise to say where we would have seen him before, because you may not have noticed when it happened, and figuring that out ahead of time kind of will figure out where the plot's going, but in some sense. But anyway, we've arrived at the Nautica Plains, or Nausea Plains? I don't know. Source for our oasis, except for we see only that little tiny lake in your town. Why don't you live here? Wouldn't that make more sense? Now, we're looking for Saiba, or Saiba, however you pronounce that. Your sister? No, I don't think your sister is who we're supposed to find. Saw another guardian. Oh, of course. We're going to Bakula. Yeah, I get to meet... Of course you do. The important things in life. Alright, now that we have made our way back here, we cannot return to the Verse Realm through this way. I would recommend that you make a save file here. Even though you just made one in the previous area, you'll figure out why. We'll also want to change up some of our settings a little bit, our equipment, but for now, I'm just going to kind of give an overview and go through this area, and then I'll go over the method afterward. What do we got here? Revival Elixir! Those are good. Nah, I'm not worried about you. Let's go in and... There's a wind egg I don't need. Hello. We have a new enemy, and I don't remember what they drop, but I know it doesn't matter because I've fought these guys a lot. Nausea Truffle! They can do Spore. Oh, I think I want sleep protection around here. And maybe stun protection from these guys too. I don't remember. Anyway, let's show off Quake. Let's show off more Quake. And normal attack.
Things that make you go boom!
See what Quake does. We've already seen the spell in action, but not quite enough damage there.
Quake!
That'll do more damage on your end because you have a better book. Well, that's unfortunate. They're going to get an attack off on me. Unless I do homie shot on you.
Card.
And the other ones are still going to get stuff off on me, but no big deal. Cancel! Yeah, I believe this inflicts paralysis, just like a similar ability that the other mushrooms in the Verse Realm had as well. I don't think I ever showed that off. Oh, that one inflicts confusion. Never mind then. This one does confusion. You may want to protect from confusion, but in what I want... Come on. What I want to do coming up, I want to protect against something else that's not confusion. That would be sleep. Oh, I was going to cut this fight out, but learning the last level for Inferno Spike, that sounds like a good idea. Alright, we'll leave the fight in then, because it's almost over. If this doesn't... Yeah, kind of thought it would. Ultimate method! Excellent. What do we get from you? Phoenicia! Now... There's an interesting thing here. There's those rabbits, they run away from you, and there's no real way that I know other than luck to actually running into them. There's another wizard book. I think that's level 3 to mind skills. But yeah, it's difficult to run into them. I wouldn't try it. It's not really worth the effort there because they just run away too much. I'm leaving the sheep alone for the moment because we'll go over that in a bit here. Let's just collect the treasure from around here. I'm trying to remember where it all is. And then we can go over some other stuff. Alright, what do we got here? Again, these are random. They have Warrior's Tonics in there if you want to respawn them later. Wolf Boots. I think we got these in Grandia too as well, didn't we? Yeah, they weren't very useful in that game either. Oh well. What happens when you give me the ability to, you know, have warping before you give me boots that just do move? Why do I want them at that point? Okay, there's a res potion. And I believe that's just another type of revive thing. Sapphire ring, those are just for selling. Could I not hold this? Is that why this is back here? Yes. Alright, what else we got here? Cyclone egg. So yeah, you could come back and cycle through the things there if you want to. I'm not going to save at that one. In fact, we're just going... Was there anything else down here that I'm missing? Yeah, they show you a lot of plain, but there's not really all that much to explore, and it's not really all that interesting. It's a nice looking area, there's just not much to it. So fast forward. Don't kill any of the sheep. That's my plan for this area, but you can choose a different plan if you so want. I'm going to switch up all of my settings and my equipment and everything, and I will see you in a moment. Okay, we're back, and we've set things up. We have the Claymore. Now that we're no longer in the Verse Realm, the elemental properties of the Fire Sword, not necessarily so useful anymore. I've also removed some equipment that I normally wouldn't and put on things to give me more initiative. As you can see, Yuki has 60 initiative. That should be enough for him. Over here we have Sleep Amulet, Fairy Pumps, again for initiative. We're on our magical gear as opposed to our physical gear when it comes to ladies. I didn't do anything with you because you already got a huge initiative. And over here, just Sleep Amulet there as well. And of course that. Confusion Protection here will be nice, so make sure we have those. Magic. Everyone wants Quake, and everyone wants something that targets a circle and a line, and a fan. Line could be useful too, but I like Halnado and Zap All. Those are useful. Let's see over here. We have Boomer for that, Quake, and Diamond Dust and Zap All, whatever. Make sure, yeah, like I said, everyone has Quake and everyone has some of the other stuff. That will be helpful. What would also be helpful is being as full as possible on SP. Unfortunately, I am not. We'll be able to deal with that in time and make a save file. We're going to be doing this for a long time, which is why I wanted to set this up before the end of this episode so that I have, you know, a day or two to work on this on my own time, since it'll probably take that amount of time. There's a reason why I didn't kill any of the on-screen enemies, only the ones in the mushrooms. By the way, the ones in the mushrooms won't respawn until you leave Nautica, and Nautica is a longer area than just this one screen. The reason I didn't kill any of the on-screen enemies is because I don't want them to disappear. I want to have the highest chance of being able to farm a specific item from them, meaning I want more encounters of them. The sheep, as before, can drop sheepskins. We're not worried about the sheepskins this time. These ones can also do normal attacks. They have a minute chance of dropping what is known as the Lucky Book, which is something you basically need if you want to get any of the rare drops going forward. Of course, in my test run, this literally took like 2 or 3 hours of farming. It is insufferable how rare this item is. But without it, we can't show off any of the rare drops or, you know, any of that kind of stuff. And it's just really, really useful to have. So basically, you want enough SP so that when you get into the fight, you can just walk up and Whirlwind and finish them off. Whirlwind's good. Any spell that hits all of them will work really well. For Ulf, we want things like Big Wheel can work. Do note that things like Beast Hunter, they do apply to skills, though I don't believe they apply to spells. Normal attacks, criticals, and the like. We don't really need to worry too much about, let's see here, about warping around too much right now, because Alfina should be able to take out most enemies like that. There's a potion. I don't need the potion. You're going to see a lot of those potions, and eventually you will be full on those potions. Basically, this is what we do over and over and over again, and you hate when those stupid truffles show up because they're in the way and they've got way more HP. Nope. Boomer should still work though, if I have set things up well enough. You could also use Yuki to attack it as well. I'll just go in for the normal attack here, assuming Alfina is not successful. But yeah, you want to deal as much damage as possible.
Hey, we're even
And be
trying.
kind of set up to do that really effectively and really quickly. Do note that the enemies do drop a lot of money, those wool enemies. Yeah, you see the bunny just runs away. Is this one I want to fight? No, but at least I'll show off the bunnies. Okay, so the truffles can drop a confusion amulet, which I already have. And the rabbits can drop a sapphire ring, which sells for, I think, a lot of money. But what do? I think they just normally do normal attacks. You're doing that. I don't want you to do that. So we'll set Boomer up for that.
This should blow you
Well,
away.
we'll get 3 of them at least. Nice. Doing stuff like that, an aerial combo, will increase your chances of getting the drops that we're looking for here. And don't worry about what we get, because as soon as we're done killing all the enemies in here, assuming we don't get what we're looking for, we're just going to be reloading anyway. So don't worry about anything you level up. You can attack this stupid thing! Jesus Christ. And I missed all of them. Yay, for luck. But yeah, basically, this is all we're doing over and over again, in the rare hope that we happen to get lucky enough to get what we want. You can always do stuff like this if you want to try and work on this ability, but we're not going to be saving, so working on abilities right now really isn't, particularly useful.
10,000 degrees of death.
We just want to kill them as fast as possible. Like I said, you can try and build them up, and let's see, we'll try it in this fight here. Of trying to get aerial combos going to increase your chances, but I find the battles take so much longer that way that it's not really worth it.
Be gone.
But yeah, you can set it up like that if you want to try. It's entirely up to you. Hypno's Lullaby. This inflicts sleep, which is why I have sleep amulets on everyone. Right.
Please.
Now, you can switch your characters to physically based weapons, your girls anyway, and then increase the chances of being able to kill them with aerial combos if you want. That's entirely up to you, but I, for the most part, yeah, I didn't get it. I was thinking for a sec that I might have got the book, but no. Books don't show up as random items. They show up as books.
All right, we did it.
But yeah, what do we get here? Sheepskins! Yay for sheepskins! Don't worry about trying to encounter battles with the rabbits there. They're just too rare and too much of a pain. So basically, yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing off stream for who knows how long until I happen to get lucky enough to get it. Finish them off there. But yeah, I like using text just because it's easier. Text with the guys, magic spells with the girls, because I can one-shot everything and move on. You can try aerial combos if you want to. I think this guy has some sheep. Okay, this guy doesn't have sheep in him. I thought there was one battle with the truffles that had sheep in it, but I guess I'm wrong.
This should blow you away.
That's unfortunate. You move. But yeah, don't worry about any of the fights against any of the other enemies. It's not worth fighting unless you're getting a chance of getting the lucky book drop. And as you can see, we've pretty much already taken care of all of them there. They're primarily over there. If you do kill them all and then save and then try and, go back in the screen here, I think only 5 groups respawn, and there's more originally. Oh, there's one more over here. But yeah, there's only 5 that will respawn, which is why I said not to kill them all. One of the ones that respawn is one like this that has 5 in it, so that can be useful. Yeah. I lack patience.
I'm sorry. We had no choice.
I got something. What was it? Potion! But anyway, that's pretty much all the time we have for today. Next time, hopefully I will have accumulated a lucky book. Basically, as soon as you get there, just go load up the file that you made, and try over and over and over again. After I do that, I will obviously save, assuming I get the lucky book. I will come back out here and I will kill the sheep over and over again to get a maxed out 9 of the sheepskins, even though I don't really need it, but it's a good opportunity to get a bunch more money, so might as well do it. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is for that. And next time I'll meet you over at the save point over there, and we'll get ready to move over into the other area, which has a whole bunch of new enemies in it, and they're much more powerful than these ones. So that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.